It's a great product. It sets my foundations and BB creams, and I really like it. I usually keep one in my purse in case I need a little touch up. It's just wonderful. And I've used brushes. I've used my what is that, beauty blender, and I have used beauty blender. Yeah, I've used all those, and they work perfectly with that powder. Okay, now let's go into, oh, I forgot concealer. This is the Touch Younique. Yeah, it's by Younique, and it's the Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. This is really just a perfect concealer. It has a perfect consistency where it's not too heavy and it's not too light. You can use this underneath your eyes. You can use this on pimples. You can use this to cover redness. It's just multitasking. I use the color Velour, and I think I can use Taffeta too. I usually tell the color because I like to hear the colors that people use too. I sort of use them as a reference. Need a little bit more water. My throat's getting scratchy. We've had a ton of rain today here in Florida, and it always affects my throat and my sinuses. It's just crazy. Okay, now to use underneath the concealer, a lot of times I use a corrector. And I have two correctors, but the one that I always reach for is by Pixi. And as you can see, I've used almost all of it. I still got quite a lot because you don't have to use a lot of this. This is an awesome corrector. It's very creamy. It's smooth. It does not get cakey. I've heard somewhere, and I know products work different on people. I've heard somewhere, I don't remember who it was, and even if I did, I wouldn't, call out the person because it's just not right. Someone had a problem with this because they felt that it was cakey. But I wondered to myself, did they use too much? Because this is another product like the Younique Concealer where a little goes a long way. Just a little mention there. Okay, let me do highlighters. And I don't necessarily do highlighters and then blush, but it's right here. Okay, the first product I've had for a while, and I almost returned this several times. And for some reason, I kept working with it. And then I saw, I think it was Michelle 1218, I think it was her. She uses it or used it under her eyes to set her concealer, and so I tried it and I really liked it. And that's the Hourglass, what are these called? Ambient Powders. Now this is the one that doesn't have like a sheen, so you can use it underneath your eyes. This is in diffused light. I'll just do like a little swatch. It's like that. It really works really nice underneath your eyes, even to just kind of brighten them up. Put a little bit with my finger. And like you can see, you can even use your finger to put it on. But I usually use a small brush, and I have used my beauty blender too. Now, my favorite highlighter for the year 2015 was by MAC, and it's the Soft and Gentle. And I'm not wearing any today, but I really love this. It's just a really beautiful gold, like a gold and vanilla shade. It doesn't look like disco ball on your face, and you can put a tiny bit, you can put a lot, you can use a brush, a beauty blender, you can use your finger as I am now. And it's probably hard to see with the light, but it just gives a little bit of just a pop to your cheek. And I really like it a lot, very much. I wanted to buy this for years. And then finally last year, not that these are expensive, but sometimes you just say, but I bit the bullet and I bought it and I love it. Okay, I'm going to do bronzers. I have two bronzers that are my favorite. The first is the Hula by Benefit. And as you can see, I have hit pan, major pan there. I love to use this for contour because it's a nice contour color on me. I'm using it today and I have it over here, and I have a little bit over here, and I'm putting more in there to try to disguise the double chin. And I like to put a little bit at the tip of my nose. I don't have a big nose, but sometimes in pictures my nose will look longer and I want it to be just a little shorter. So that's a nice trick to just put a little bit at the tip. And sometimes I just kind of narrow it a little bit. Nice product. I just love it. Now this is a bronzer by Younique, and it's the Beachfront in the color Hermosa. This gives the most beautiful glow. I mean, you really feel like you were on vacation and you have a beautiful, healthy glow. I love to use this just over my cheeks and a little bit on my nose, and I just really like it. I don't ever use it for contouring, but I do use it for bronzing, and it was pretty round when I got it, and because it's one of those baked products. Yeah, it is baked product. Yeah. As you can see, I've used a lot. Very, very good. Okay, now let me get on to blushes, and then blushes and another product, and we'll be done. Excuse me. Okay, I don't have like a order of which is my favorite, but so I'll just talk about, I have 5 of them. I like blush. I like them all. Okay, this is one of those Clinique chubby sticks, and this is for blush, and I love this color. It is in the color Plump Up Peony, and the reason I love this color is that it helps to get rid of, or to camouflage, the redness from my rosacea in my skin. Sometimes when most of the time really, even foundation won't cover it, and I don't always like to put concealer on my cheeks. Sometimes it dries it out a little bit too much. So I put some of this on, and it just does a wonderful job. I have another one in another color, but this is my favorite color. Also by Clinique, I really like this cheek pop. It's in the Ginger Pop. And I'll do a little swatch for you. This also is a really great camouflage for red skin, or redness in your skin, I should say. And I have a little baby wipe that I need to use. The next product I'm going to show you is a blush that I received as a gift from my sister-in-law, and it's by Younique, and it's the Moonstruck Minerals Pressed Blusher. And it's in the color Sweet, and it has a really nice size mirror, so you can take this traveling and use the mirror to put on all your makeup, because it's as big as this is. This is a really pretty, sort of hard to describe. It's kind of pinky peach, but darker than the NARS one with the O name. It's just real pretty. It's natural looking, and it has a little bit of redness, but it doesn't make my skin look too red. Like some pinky colors might make my rosacea look redder. This one doesn't. It's very nice. Okay, next one is by Urban Decay, and it's one of the Afterglows, and this is in the color Aftermath? No, Rapture. And this is more of a mauvey purple. I think that is so pretty, and I should have worn it today, but I didn't. Very pretty. Another one of the purple families is by NARS. We all know what NARS packaging looks like. This is in Matahari. I wanted to make sure I had the right name. And that's a real pretty pinky purple. Love it, and I think I have it on now. Yeah, I do. I have it on now. So it looks a little bit different on my cheeks, but that's, you know, let me put a little on. Blush bar. There you go. Put a little bit more on. Just such a nice color. And even though it's very pinky purple, it goes with a lot of different eyeshadows. So really, really like that. NARS blushes, they seem to last forever. I don't think I've ever hit pan with any of their blushes. The only thing is the packaging gets kind of dirty, so I always like to wipe it off with a baby wipe. Okay, so those are my blushers. I told you about my bronzers, told you about my foundation, concealer, BB cream. Just want to make sure I get everything right. Okay, last thing. Oh, yes, I did. I talked about the pressed powder. The last thing that I do after I put my makeup on is I like to put a good healthy spray of the MAC Fix Plus. I like this because it seems to kind of marry everything, and if I've gone a little overboard with foundation or with my pressed powder, this takes that like chalky look away. I just love it. I've used so many bottles. I'm ready to put this in my empties, but I still have a little bit. And then reach up here, I have another whole box, or whole nother bottle. Now, I've never tried those limited edition, like coconut flavored and stuff, or scented. I'm not sure I would have liked them, but I like this one. Now, the only one that I purchased that I didn't like, in fact, I need to get rid of it. So if somebody is interested in purchasing this, I'll give it to you for a good price. It's MAC Mineralized Charge Water. It doesn't really do anything for me, and as you see, I've just used a tiny bit. So if you're interested, I might have like a little blog sale, because there are just a few little products that are still good, but I never reach for them, or I just don't like them. And you know, like I have the Kat Von D Shade and Contour, which I was so excited about buying, and maybe I'll talk about that as my fail of the year. As you see, I still have it in the box, and I really like Kat Von D's products. I like her eyeshadows. They're beautiful, and I'm really gotten into her lipsticks this past year. But the Shade and Light, I don't know if it's really something that maybe it's for younger people. Not to age myself, but it's real pretty. I love the packaging so much. And as you see, sorry, I haven't used too much, but I have given it a try. I've tried to use this yellow under the eyes because I've heard that that was a good setting powder. It works okay. I like even my Younique pressed powder better than I like that. And as far as the contour colors, they're nice, but I'm not sure they look good on me. It just doesn't sit straight. So this is like brand new, really. I maybe have used it 4 times. So maybe if I get my mind together, I will put a few things up here and do a little bit of a blog sale. I'm not really sure, but if you are interested in the Charge Water or the Kat Von D, shoot me an email and we'll talk about it. And if you want both of them, I'll give you the Charge Water for free, you know, because the Kat Von D was more expensive. Not that I'm going to charge you the store's price. Okay, I'm rambling on about something that doesn't matter right now. So I believe I have showed you everything that I used in 2015 for my face and that I've loved. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below or shoot me an email or a private message here. I always have my email on the information section of each video, and I think it's on like my cover page or whatever they call it here. I hope that you have a wonderful day and that life is treating you well. Take care, and I'll see you very soon, hopefully. And that's about all for today. Bye-bye.